So it's kind of a bigger apartment complex, and you have like the golf carts to take you around to show you the different units and everything. So, so we go out and get in the golf cart, which happens to be right beside my 4Runner. And she backs out. She goes, "Oh, I really like your 4Runner." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I just got it a couple of months ago or whatever." And she goes, "And I really like your bumper sticker." I'm just like, as dumb as can be, just like, "What bumper sticker?" And look, and it said,
"What is it? Which one was it?
Which
you
one?
remember?
What
was it? The bird?
I don't remember which one we had piled on there.
Yeah, warning: driver may be jerking off.
Driver may be jerking off.
Oh yeah.
So what'd you do?
I giggled and I was like, "Well," I said, "I think I know where that came from." She laughed it off, pretty. It was funny.
She knew you put that on there.
She knew, yeah.
She was like, "Well,
well, the important thing, did you get the apartment?"
Oh no!
I
went somewhere else.
She didn't give you a number.
I was just like, "But you got
You get the number. You got to get the number, man."
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Man, I'm sorry about that. That was funny shit.
No, you're not.
Those things are hilarious.
Yeah, you're right.
You had the other ones that was on Forrest.
Saint Germain gets Forrest like every 15 minutes. Like Forrest to find it and take it off, and then he'll go right back out there and put it on, and Forrest to drive around for like 2 days.
Oh no, you did a good one over at your house when we were riding on the golf cart. Forrest was on the back of the golf cart. Tell them the story.
Okay, so we put one on Forrest's truck, says "I love dick pics," and he rode around with it for a couple of days, and he finally seen it when he was over at my house. He was like, "You bastards, blah blah blah," and so I took it off, and we happened to be on my golf cart, and so I literally rode right around to the front of the truck with him in the golf cart. I don't remember. I just said, "Yeah, man, they're blah blah blah, something over here," and then just put it on the front bumper, and he just didn't even know it and left. He rode around with it for a couple more days.
the old switcheroo.
Oh, he was so
you guys
mad.
got him with the cowboy butts, drive me nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
we put Country Girl on his dad's truck.
Yeah, when he comes down, he drives my F-250, so I put one on the. He was rocking that sucker the entire weekend.
Oblivious.
It was probably already on there.
I don't know. There's so many good ones we've had.
Yeah, we need to order some more. We're getting low because we put them on people's stuff and they drive off with it. We never get them back.
I'm about to check all my vehicles, by the way.
Hey, we do the 360 sweep. Like we're around each other. We do a complete 360. I do anyway on my vehicle before I leave because I'm like, I know somebody's put something on it.
I need to on mine because if I got the work sign on the side of it, we're probably not going to be the ones that get a call on that.
Yeah. Karen going to call in.
Oh yeah, I seen this truck out here. It says, "Show me your tits."
So I did.
So I showed it.
He was awful. He was out there in the front yard jerking off. It was awful. Good Lord.
Going on that story.
Yeah.
Like when do you want to talk about our gas episode?
Yeah, so we got an episode coming up. We'll release it. It'll be released soon. So we're all about, doing stuff in the community and helping and playing it forward, but doing it with a sense of humor. And so it was a good time, actually. We gave out $50 bills at this gas station. So the people would pull into the pumps. We'd go up, talk to them, and just give them a $50 bill. And I keep hearing in my head when I say $50 bill, the little kid from the Goonies. Yeah. $50 bill. $50 bill. Don't cancel us, Asian people. But it was just cool, and we got some funny content out of it too. We had a good time with it, especially Saint Germain. We don't give away too many spoilers because
the one lady. What do I have to do for $50?
I was thinking, I was ready to crawl into my own shoes because it's like, please don't ask Saint Germain that. You know what I mean?
If Saint Germain had been Saint Germain, we ain't tell them what would have happened.
But Jesus Christ, Bernice is not the Great Depression.
The day before this was the incident where my truck fucking fell off. So I was a little,
He was a little on edge
little
anyway.
pissy
even know
that
it.
day.
I didn't even know anything happened with your truck at that
Oh, I
point.
was freaking irate still that day.
Let's just say the video is going to be amazing. So you guys be on the watch for that, because Saint Germain did so well, and by well I mean it was the most awkward, funniest
That's the way I like to do it.
thing I've ever seen. It was amazing.
Well, thank you for
everybody's gonna love that
for the
video.
harsh words.
No. So look, you know, we're doing some good things. We're only going to plan to be there for an hour, and we ended up going 2 hours. And within 30 minutes, dude, that place was crawling. That gas station's never busy either.
And the
Yeah,
one
it's a small
across the
town,
street
so
was a
everybody
ghost
was
town.
texting each other.
Yeah, the one across the street. I mean,
Complete ghost town.
Yeah.
Nobody was in that place.
but people were like trying to get into the pumps and the car. You know, it was. I was like, oh wow, this is.
Even had people going home and getting their other damn car
Yeah.
coming back up there.
They're just trying to work the system with that.
Yeah. Hey, whatever, man. It doesn't matter. We had a blast with it. It was cool to meet some more people in the community, and you know, pass some blessings along and have some fun and while doing it, because it was freezing cold. We had a blast. It was super cool.
Yeah.
And so like I said, I cannot wait for the video to come out, because Saint Germain definitely is it was so funny.
If they knew me off camera, they would see this coming.
Man,
You see Saint Germain coming up to you at a gas pump. You're like, I don't have any change, brother.
yeah.
Wait,
come on,
wait
man.
till you see the video.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I was
What you
almost
just
thinking
said.
about
Yeah.
asking them for 50
Yeah,
bucks.
yeah.
Yeah, because he
At one
looked
point.
homeless. Like he had some of his clothes that he was wearing.
I thought about doing that. Walk up and go, yeah, do you have $1? I didn't, but I thought about it.
It was so funny too, because at one point Saint Germain, I will give one spoiler. This person pulls up and they didn't even get out of the car yet, and Saint Germain's already at their damn window.
Get the fuck out!
That was the hard part though, because we were all kind of excited to do it. So when you start walking up, and you're like, shit, they ain't getting out, man.
They were scared to death. They're like, these
yeah.
weird people. Saint
And I was
Germain,
wearing a hoodie.
yeah, and he walks up and he's just standing there, and it's like, oh my god, dude! It's like you should just jump on the hood of their car.
That one lady pulls up and
want
says,
50?
I don't know what's going on over there, but you guys all look scared. What? Scared?
Yeah.
I had a lady
guy
do me
with
that
too
way
many
one time.
eyes
Like,
over there, he's
talked to me through
creeping
the window.
everybody out.
Yeah, I had
Janice,
locked my
lock
keys
the-
in my
lock the
car at
doors.
Walmart parking lot, and this lady had pulled up and went over, and I waved at her before I walked up to the car, and she rolled the window all the way up, like wouldn't open the door, like talk to me through the window, like she was legit scared. Like I was like, lady, I'm just trying to get some help. I locked my keys in my car, and see if I could use your phone or something to call somebody. But she treated me like I was about to rob her. Yeah.
Well, look, man, you never know these days, though, for real.
That's
I
true.
guess.
Man,
Unfortunately,
that's
you know,
true.
everybody's kind of got to be on their guard.
I even
though,
had
you
a
know.
guy that wouldn't even fucking take the $50 from
Yeah,
me.
he was look, he was the only person. This is how awkward he was. He had somebody turn it down.
Yeah, they were
There's
like,
gotta be
nah.
something.
Man, you need
some
this
kind
more
of
than
catch.
I need it.
He had somebody turn it down.
Begley, what were you thinking, man? How I was definitely. The
I'm
most
not going
awkward
to talk
be
about it
around.
yet. I don't want to spoil
Yeah, we don't
anything.
wanna
There's
spoil
so
it.
much
Oh,
I want
my
to say.
Oh my god!
Hey, well,
it was so
thank
funny.
you for dealing with me over there. Man, I'm having a fucking issue over here.
Oh, you'll be all right. There you go. Just quit doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
For one.
Just-
There
I'm
you
trying
go.
to push it back on there.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you,
It'll be
there you
fine.
go. That'll be good.
We'll make it.
thing's gonna fall off like your truck did. You leave it
Yeah,
alone.
see,
That's fucked
I'm
up.
having a
Sorry.
problem with stuff.
It's too soon.
That's not made by Ford, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Have you guys seen the hype on? I was scrolling through YouTube this morning. So is it I think it's Jake Paul. The celebrity fights now is like a huge deal, like the YouTube creator and celebrity fights or whatever. I think it's is it Jake Paul and Andrew Tate or Logan Paul and Andrew Tate? I don't remember.
I think it's Jake Paul. I don't know.
Because Jake's been fighting a lot of people, and some people are saying it's rigged. Some people, whatever. I think the kid's talented. I mean, he's got balls, and he can scrap. Like both of the Paul brothers can scrap. And so I think they get hated on a little bit, but Jake's a shit talker, which I personally like. He's calling out calling out Conor McGregor, all these people talking shit to him, and busted Conor McGregor, put Conor McGregor's tweets or something on like public, or not tweets or text or something on Twitter, like about him cheating on his wife or some shit. Yeah. Like crazy shit.
Oh man, that's sorry.
And like calling him out though, trying to get him to fight him and stuff. But I think the kid's a scrapper though. I mean, I don't know if he's he just beat Anderson Silva.
Yeah. Anderson Silva's a pretty talented boxer too, honestly. I mean, he's a little older, but he's pretty talented. Yeah. Anderson Silva had fought some nice boxing matches before Jake Paul too. So I think this was his most legit fight he had so far, to be honest.
I hadn't even got to watch the highlights or anything of it, but I know he beat him. But I don't know. Some people think that's it's rigged because it's not title fights or anything. It's just pay-per-views, and they're making killer money. He fought, which Logan and Floyd Mayweather fought. Yeah, and Paul's still pissed about that because Mayweather didn't supposedly pay him all the money he was supposed to get and stuff too in the deal.
Oh, they're gonna fight again?
Probably. Who knows?
It won't be for the money this time.
No, man, it's gonna be for charity. Yeah. It's like, you know what? Do an event like that and give it to a charity, like one that you don't own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not the Logan Paul charity.
Yeah, but I'm not hating on those guys. They're tough kids, though. They really are. And Jake's a freaking little scrapper, man. He really is. So he's just hungry for it. He's crazy enough and mean enough, I think, to do it.
The cool thing about boxing, though, is like you really can't count anybody out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's always that one punch.
No puncher's chance, man.
I mean, you can't count anybody out. There was a fight I saw between I think it was Anthony Joshua, like the European champ, and he had fought I forget the guy's name, but like a little Spanish dude. Everybody counted out. The guy took it like last minute because the guy Anthony Joshua was supposed to fight, got hurt or something, couldn't make the fight. So the other guy took it. Nobody gave him a chance. Anthony Joshua was a much more accredited boxer, and dude hit him one time, and it knocked Anthony Joshua off his balance and everything, and the whole fight went downhill from there, and he won the title.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who would you take in that though? Like, Andrew Tate's been the man covered in social media mystery, for the last 6 months, especially. You see him everywhere, and then they kicked him off of all social media and stuff. So, but I don't know, man. Between him, I know him and his brother both were in K1, like they were actual fighters, K1 kickboxers and stuff like that. So, in a boxing match, though, I mean, would you take one of the Paul brothers, or would you take Tate? I mean, who wins that fight?
I'd have to watch some.
Honestly, I think the next fight I would probably take Paul. Jake Paul.
I kind of would too, man. I think that I'm sure Tate, just man to man, is a great fighter, good scrap. But I think like I said, the meanness factor. Kid's mean, full of piss and vinegar. He's young, in shape, strong. He's definitely riding some momentum, and I think that I think I actually know Guy Lee. Imagine the purse on that freaking fight, man.
Yeah.
That'll
Andrew
be-
Tate's kickboxer, isn't he?
Yeah, K1. Yeah.
But Logan Paul is just. I mean, Jake Paul is just boxing.
Yeah, so if they
So,
fight,
yeah.
it'll just be a boxing match. It won't be a,
So he gives him an upper hand right there
Yeah.
because he's going to want to use his legs. He's going to have to resist. Andrew Tate's going to have to resist using his legs.
Yeah.
So that's going. I'm sure that mentally.
just taking you down in general, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You guys watched any Andrew Tate videos?
Very little.
Yeah. He, what do you think about what you've seen?
I don't think I've really watched enough to even develop an opinion. To be
I
honest with
got
you, I didn't realize at first that he, who he was.
Mm-hmm.
That he has all the, the publicity, I guess, that he's had.
So Andrew Tate is this. He really was a fighter, but that's not he. So I think he's made his money over the years, and I could be wrong. Whatever, you guys can tell us in the comments, but he's made his money over the years in multi-level marketing. So he teaches these videos on how to get rich, how to do this, how to do that, kind of thing. So amongst other things, but I think that's kind of been his bread and butter.
Hyped himself up.
Even how he got on all these, all his stuff went viral. He just come out of nowhere. Like he'd actually been making content for years, but then just out of nowhere, like overnight, he was everywhere. And it's because of he was doing something with subscribers, I think, is what I heard with his multi-level marketing, intertwining them somehow, and just kind of went viral. But I think he's a real, and who knows how much of his character and how much is him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he's harsh. Shit, he was just on Piers Morgan the other night, So he's harsh with his views to the point. Some of the stuff he says, I'm like,
Man, I like
calls
it
it like he
right.
sees it. And some of it's just okay, man, you need to sit on your hands for the next few plays,
Yeah.
Don't believe your own hype a little bit,
I wonder if he even does.
I think he's just smart. I think he's a smart businessman, hands
I
down.
think so too. I think I
hands
definitely
down.
think it's at least a part of it.
I'm not taking nothing away from the guy. I think he's a smart guy. But I think some of the stuff he says is just too. There's a reason he got kicked off everything. I guess he's too bold. And makes some statements that are. You're like,
Abrasive.
okay, bro.
Imagine if I were a professional fucking fighter.
You want us to set that up?
Bitch, you ain't shit.
Would you fight Andrew Tate
I would take a hit.
for $20 million?
Oh, I would
Absolutely.
definitely take.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. For
I'd
$20
be over
million,
there with a knife and all
Absolutely.
kinds of shit.
for $20 million, I would beat him to death with his own limbs for $20 million.
Dude.
If you guys want to see that,
We'll set it up.
send this episode to Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I'll be wearing a mask that look taking an ass whooping.
Yeah.
We're gonna be sitting here one day. He's gonna walk in, challenge accepted. Bam, 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 start knocking all of us out.
Yeah.
$20 million, he gets my best effort.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I may not
I'll
whoop his
fight
ass, but
anybody
he's
for
gonna
$20
know.
million.
I'm not. Hey, look, because I'm not going. I'm just like we're doing street fight rules. I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like I'm going.
but he knows how I roll.
Yeah.
I can't
Charlie's
even
like, I'm a
step
biter.
off of a freaking step correctly. I'll fall on the damn floor.
Yeah, that's
That was
that's
bad.
We've been realizing jumping off the trailers at work. You jump off, you're like, ugh. You just have to kind
Man,
of
get
prepare
me
yourself. Like I don't know
this
if my knees
far.
are
Getting
gonna
old
Yeah.
sucks, but you still think you've got it in you. You're like, man, I can do this shit, but then when it comes down to it, it's like, oh damn, it's way too far there.
That's almost 30 inches, man. I
Yeah.
can't
Almost
drop that
30
far.
Well, that's
thought
a
about
long
that,
ass
getting
way
out of
for
Charlie's
you though.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's not turn this into a short joke, okay?
Yeah.
One
Mine is
time-
like, I can do this. Your knees are like, the fuck you can.
Uh-huh.
One time, Bert called me. Me and Casey were in the car. We were going somewhere, and you were down in Birmingham working. he got so mad because he was
I already know.
Bert was trying to tell me this serious story. He's like, man, I was standing out there in the bore pit, man, and I don't know if we've hit a water main or something. Water got up to like my waist, and I was like, in the hole, and I was like, and he was telling me this, being serious, like wanting me to tell him, what. I was like, so what is it, like 2 foot deep? Like in between him telling me this, and he's like, you can tell. He's like, he goes, you know what, man, just fuck you.
Okay, he looks like he has enjoyed that story all over again, right?
Yeah, you see his
I
face.
remember.
He's like,
I'm trying to remember exactly what happened because I remember the way Charlie did it was not like it was a serious conversation. We're having it was been raining for days out there, and it was full of water, and we had to try to find the pipe. I was like, the fucking water is up to my knees. And he goes,
no, you
oh,
said
man.
waist.
So
You said waist.
like, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But he says, oh, so it's like 2 foot deep. But he said it like nonchalant, like I almost didn't catch it. What he was doing.
His water's up to my shoulders. No, that was funny though. Oh, Bert.
I'm always getting the short jokes.
That happens, man.
Man, just don't short sell yourself, man. Oh, hey, man. I don't know though. Going back to the celebrity, but like that, it's a cool concept. Here lately, I guess it's over the last few years, been a lot of YouTube creators, TikTokers, stuff like that. But you brought something up earlier. Do y'all remember when they actually had the celebrity boxing matches, but it was like the old B and C celebrities?
It's like on
Has-
MTV, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I can't remember what
It's like Celebrity Death Match or something.
No, that was a
a
different
cartoon.
show.
MTV.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
a
like
different
the,
show.
That's the same thing I was thinking. So,
yeah, it was
Man,
like the
I
bobblehead.
These were
cartoons.
actual
Yeah.
fights,
Yeah.
but it was like Todd Bridges and Vanilla Ice.
I remember one
That
time.
would
What's
be
the
awesome.
what's the crazy bitch that hit the other figure skater in the knee?
Tanya Harding.
Tanya Harding was on one of them fighting. I remember all that though.
Yeah, and
She
there was
fight the girl she hit.
and
or-
there was
Or
one.
she
that
missed her
was-
skate. Oh, she fight the other chick.
Yeah, it was Manute Bol, the NBA player. He was 7'6" and about this big around. And I can't remember who he's fighting. Some bigger fat guy, but they were just, they weren't swinging. They're just like, and then I remember so vivid. The ref come in. He goes, "Look," he goes, "Y'all don't start swinging. Y'all ain't getting paid."
So they started
They
throwing
don't make money
blows.
anymore. Yeah, then they started like actually throwing hands and stuff. But yeah, there was all kinds of. It was like a weekly.
They're
thing.
like, you don't get your $172 appearance fee, so you better knock this other guy
You
out.
better do something. That's basically what he told him.
You're not going to get your coupons to Popeye's Chicken. You'll get a sandwich when you leave here.
Damn, that would be delicious. Right.
That would be actually.
All you guys do is talk about food. Being
I think we
hungry.
should do a podcast brawl. So it'd be like all of us against another podcast that has like
I'd
5
do
people
that.
on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
Have a
dude.
fucking brawl.
Yeah, just no touching of the hair or face.
No
Oh, wait, is this
chains.
like the Anchorman rules?
Yeah.
You remember?
No hitting from the neck up.
Yeah.
Got to keep all this
Begley,
looking.
you killed a
Brick's
guy.
got a yeah, Brick
might
killed
wanna
a
lay
guy.
That'd be funny, like a podcast boxing match for charity. Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out, buddy. Joe Rogan's
Well,
bad. Joe Rogan's
Dude, no,
bad. son
fuck
of a
that.
gun.
Hey,
can have that one.
I'm gonna say fuck that, bro. I seen him doing some videos of kicking.
Joe Rogan's bad,
he will
dude.
kick the fuck out of you.
But he's short though, man.
Ashley Olsen, I'm calling you out.
Actually, also,
Sniper Wolf, calling you out.
Sniper
bro.
Wolf. Oh,
Yeah, you're
God.
gonna laugh
will-
when she kicks your ass. So.
Yeah, I know.
If
right?
we can get one of them cats down for a bunch of cheese, I will put the fucking costume on and I will fight whatever the hell fighter.
I got
It's
you.
going to have to be some stupid money.
Yeah, like $10.
Just
No, I'm not talking stupid little amount of money. It's going to have to be, to pay
No,
for
we'd
my
have to-
hospital
yeah.
bills and all that.
Hey, that'd be
stuff.
funny. You guys, you guys send us some comments on that and send this episode to some people that you want to see in that. Like, that would be hilarious. Like, everybody in this room would do that for real. Yeah, 100% for charity, and just pick another podcast. And we just have a.
I'd love to see Saint Germain just take a Joe Rogan kick, just one.
Oh no, it'd have to be a boxing match.
Why the hell do you want me to go down, man? I thought we were friends over here. To beat his ass.
You don't want me to kick his ass.
We'll be in your corner.
Oh my god,
It doesn't look good. It doesn't
Hell no.
look good.
I'm gonna be over here with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I love you, but I ain't dying for you.
I want somebody easy. Because I'm just so out of shape. Like, I'd last about 31 seconds in a fight probably right now. But if that.
Man.
You remember fighting, though, when you're when you were young or whatever?
Oh, yes.
You know, you could fight for 1 or 2 minutes. That's a long time in a fight.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, there's no way, dude.
I would probably struggle getting in the ring.
Man, I remember
Just
living in
a
El
normal
They just
Paso,
get in the ring and be like,
Texas.
I need a Diet Coke.
Start negotiating with
Hey,
them.
I'd be over there
Somebody
with a
bring me some
cigarette in my
water.
mouth. Hold on one second.
And smoke time out.
Have
Yeah.
them marbs.
In El Paso, Texas, when I was a kid, in like 87 through 89, we got picked on a lot. Me and Buddy were the only skaters in the school, so we rode our skateboards to school, and there's always somebody trying to mess with us.
Yeah.
And man, we used to beat the hell out of people on our damn skateboards. Oh my god, dude! Just one smack across that cranium, dude. Lay
Yeah,
him out.
that's like attempted murder.
God damn.
That's
Probably
assault
wanted
with a
in El
deadly
Paso.
weapon.
This wasn't real, y'all.
Don't condone anything, kids. Don't try that at home.
But
That'll get you in trouble.
until they took it,
They took what?
the skateboard,
Just-
I got
and
you.
After you hit him with
beat
it?
the hell out of us.
So that's when you.
So
got
you let 'em
inline
take-
skates.
That's like
right?
number
Become
one, you don't
inline
let 'em
skates.
take your weapon.
That way I could give them a roller massage on the back. But like,
That's hilarious. Yeah, dude, that would be bad. I remember I had a bad temper when I was a kid.
I still do.
I do too at times. I remember beating a kid in the head with my baseball cleat one time. Sure do.
Right, and I
I'm not
thought
proud of that.
you
so
just
bad.
told me that was attempted murder.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
smart, but
I
I
stabbing a kid.
The dark
so
side
funny.
of
Especially these
X-Files
people.
podcast.
You know what? So that's actually like almost like, I mean, not almost, but that is a legit reason to like get mad at somebody.
oh yeah,
But like, I remember when I was younger and little that like I would get mad at the stupidest things. Like I actually busted a kid's face open on a water spigot because he said water was a big man's drink. And I was mad because he was like, the girl that I liked was over there talking to him. So like I walked over and I was like, water's not a big man's drink. Anybody can drink water. And he was like, yeah, it is. Only big men can drink water. And I was like, you're stupid. You know, I just hit him with that. Boom. You know, like that elementary school hardness.
What
Just,
you
you're
got
stupid.
now?
And he was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, shut up. He was like, make me. I was like, bet. So I just took his head and I slammed it in the water spigot. And I got a sad face that day. But
y'all remember?
yeah, I got a sad face that day. I went to red.
Do y'all remember doing chicken fights on the monkey bars?
Yes.
Oh,
So-
God.
Oh, dude,
You
yeah, that
hang
was fun.
On one, and the other person's the other side. You'd go up, you try to kick each other off. First one to
Yeah.
fall off loses.
Yeah, we didn't do that much because the kid at our school, somehow when it pulled on him,
Yeah.
it like popped a bone out of his hand.
Oh,
I don't know how that happened.
Oh my
What?
god!
Yeah,
Man,
maybe
y'all
monkey
were a
ball
little
out of his
rough
hand.
on that. Now, what was the best children's cut downs that y'all
Your
can
mama
remember?
jokes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Your mama jokes.
I never did those. I didn't participate in no mama jokes.
Really?
I, never,
Your mama
I hit a
jokes
couple
was-
people
yeah.
with a few. I'm not going to lie.
I was
Yeah.
a mama's boy.
Yeah.
I didn't want anybody saying anything bad about my mom, so I wasn't gonna say anything about
Yeah.
theirs.
I didn't like nobody talking about my mom, but if they started it, I'd serve them.
Mhm.
Well, I listened to other people.
Your mama's so fat, she fell in love and broke it.
Yeah, your mama's so fat, her belt size is equator.
Yeah, I remember that one. My mom was so fat she bought her clothes by the acre.
Your mama's so fat she has to put her belt on with a boomerang. Dude, like those we would just go back and forth forever.
And that was like a
Dude,
trend.
do y'all remember MTV had a show called Yo Mama, and it was like grown-ups that went head to head with Yo Mama jokes.
That was a huge thing
Yeah.
back when I was in school.
Yeah, it probably was now, but it don't seem like it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so funny though. Your mama jokes. Oh my God. God, we'd have such a good time.
Man,
you always had the one guy that couldn't just participate. He just got mad because he couldn't think of anything else to say.
Oh yeah.
You talk about my mama.
Too. I've never been quick-witted like that.
You ever thought
And my delivery doesn't work. Like I can say it, and everybody.
we were
Yeah, you can go
terrible
ahead and sit the
kids?
next couple out, huh?
We were terrible kids.
All kids are terrible.
Yeah, it's part of growing up.
We're not the
you
only
know.
ones.
Everybody, we all did some crazy stuff.
It was
I got
fun.
stabbed with a pencil in high
You
school.
did?
That was in high
Hey,
school.
wait a second. Wait a second. Did we go to the same school?
Right? He's like, right in my ass.
Damn, still got the lead.
Where was it at?
It was in the leg. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't a pencil. It was a pen. It was one of those gel pens.
Oh, a gel pen? Yeah.
Yeah, like the guy got mad at me in class, and he was sitting right beside me. He just took his pen and stabbed me in the leg.
Oh my
And
God.
so, like, you know, I look at it and I'm like, I grab his hand and I pull it away and I just twist it. I take the pen away from him and I stab him in the leg with it.
Jesus.
And
There's some crazy. Yep.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school at? Freaking San Quentin.
it was Hard Knocks, baby. Down there. It was L.A., Lower Alabama. That's right, baby. But yeah, so I had like an ink spot on my leg for the longest time where it like got under the skin and like tattooed me basically. But he had one too. But
I don't have any of these experiences.
yeah,
I was so little though. I think people just didn't pick on me.
Yeah.
I
They're
didn't
like,
really
bless
have to
his
worry
heart.
about it. Yeah, I was like all the girls loved me because I was adorable.
oh god.
Oh,
They all grew way before I did, so I'm like, you know.
oh.
Anyway. What else y'all got?
Just,
Thanks for changing.
it's like the perfect height to just walk up to the buffet, you know.
Man, when we lived in California, we sold cars out there, and I make fun of myself too. It's okay. We're just busy as shit, man. We worked for Lexus at the time, selling Lexuses, and we're busy as hell. And one of the guys, he knew he was like he was the tech guy. What the fuck was his name?
JP?
No.
Tech guy.
Well, no, I guess he wasn't a tech guy. I guess JP was, but fucking
Bill Nye.
no, the one that looks like a rugrat.
Rugrats.
The tall redheaded guy.
Tommy
Paul.
Pickles.
Oh, Travis.
Yeah, Travis. I needed to know something about one of these cars, and I didn't know anything about the older Lexuses. So I come walking up, and I'm serious around it. It's hustle bustle. I walked up, and I started going, whoa, wait a minute. Stand up when you talk to me. It's like, you fucker, man.
I got him one day. I may as well join
Here
in
we
on
go.
the party. So me, him, and our buddy David, we went down to the Museum of Science, I guess, down in L.A. And it's really, really cool. They got like the actual, I think it's the Endeavour space shuttle in there. And but the day we went, because we always had our off days at Lexus were like Tuesday, Wednesdays, or Monday, Tuesdays. It was during the week. So we get there, and there's like, I don't know, every school in LA had field trips that day to this place. And there's like tons of little screaming kids everywhere. And so we went through some of it, and I was like, yeah, I got to go to the restroom real quick. So I go in, use the bathroom, come back out. I can't find anybody. Can't find Dave. Can't find Bert. Finally, Bert comes walking up to me. He's like, "Man, I've been waving at you this whole time." I said, "Gee, Bert," yeah. I said, "with all these little kids." And he was like, "Okay, that was a good one."
he's like, well, that was great, actually.
Man, that was actually pretty bad.
Well, the
dude.
fact that he was carrying a lunchbox still really made him believe it even more. Got those Lunchables.
He's,
think I don't have a complex.
he's not really that short.
He's not actually at all.
I mean-
What are you, like 5'8", 5'7",
7.
5'7"? That's with shoes on, or without shoes.
Hell, I don't even know. Probably with shoes. I probably would have.
So you're probably
Every little
5.
bit I could have.
What's on your license?
5'7".
Then that's what you are,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
without shoes.
When,
I don't know.
no.
Maybe they
Maybe.
How
felt
was that?
bad, or
How was that?
Maybe.
I don't think you're actually
Have you-
measured with shoes.
Have you
on.
ever took your shoes off at the DNB?
Yeah, shit. You're right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
No
know how
shit.
I don't know how it's been when you guys went and got your license, but they just asked me.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Yeah,
they just asked
yeah.
me.
It
They don't-
says 6'5".
They don't-
on it. 6'5", 220.
Blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah, they just always ask. They especially ask about weight because you always, if you're a chubby person, you're always going to cheat that up a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know?
when I started gaining weight and I ended up having to get my other license, my other stuff still said I weighed like 175 on there.
And they look at you going,
And I was like,
Weight's
yeah,
still
you
the
may want to
same?
go ahead and change that to
This
235.
is in Jupiter. You know,
hey, you're not trying to buy a fake ID, right? This is the real one.
So they went to change it on my license this time. They get looking, everything's brown hair, brown eyes, brown hair. Do you want to change that or? Like, no, we'll stick with
Gray.
brown for now.
Salt
Old
and
blue
pepper.
hair, brown eyes.
Don't want to change it yet.
It's actually about time to wrap it up. So we'll take this opportunity to thank Cassidy for coming out, man. It's good to have you. Good to see you, man. Good luck with all your stand-up comedy endeavors. I think personally, dude, I think you're hilarious. So everybody be safe out there. We'll see you soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment below, hit that notification bell. We'll see you next week. Bye.